green flag. Thanks to all our volunteers.
Green flag, green
Officials
flag.
for the weekend again.
We're set last time round for the Beaurepaires Tasmania SuperSprint of 2021. Race number 3 of the weekend, and a scorcher of a start for Mostert. Drops the clutch beautifully and leaps away from Cam Waters. Di Pasquale up into third. Locking brakes in evidence everywhere at the back of the pack, and a lot of mid-pack congestion. And look at him on cold tyres, sliding through turn 3, trying to sort it all out. But Mostert has made a boomer.
That was a great start, probably the best start of his weekend, as Goddard's into the side of Will Davison in the braking area. So that was a wild moment because he had opposite lock on throughout the braking area as the two cars made contact. Whincup tried to get back the inside. That's Van Gisbergen now around the outside of David Reynolds. Reynolds has made some ground off the start.
Your signature and mine, everybody else's will be on the rivets there. Here we go. Van Gisbergen has a peep down the inside on his teammate. They'll want to race hard, but fair. And now, with some side draft benefit and a great exit off the hairpin, Shane is able to blaze on by. Jamie looks for the crisscross, but he covers him. So the two engineers dare not breathe or blink. Where's McDougall closest to camera on the right, and David Couchy alongside him. There's nothing between them. It's a cigarette paper between Van Gisbergen and Whincup. So that was a little exchange.
He bumped him then. He gave him a bump. So it didn't look like a great stop from Shane.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Jack LeBrock and Scott Pye. That could have ended poorly, and it's continuing to rage on the run down to the hairpin. And there'll be some momentum in favour of Scott Pye here. So he runs to the outside. Jack covers him in the truck assist Mustang, and he goes for the crisscross. Oh, he's actually runner-up motocross style over the top of the dirt. Well done, Scott Pye.
And it worked.
It worked. Now, there you go. There's a whole new line. If you go too crazy, you can take them way out of phase and be Neville nowhere.
Yep.
So, David, cautious, got away with it, gave him a bit of a rattle on Zane Goddard, David Reynolds, and actually he's put some damage on the right front corner of that as a result. It's rubbing on the tyre big time now. That might have actually ended up costing him. So it's pushed the splitter back onto the tyre, and if that doesn't sort itself...
hang in there for now, watch me tyre smoke.
If it doesn't sort himself in, you can see where it's actually pushed back on the mounting. So he's created his own smoke screen there.
You got tyre pressure.
Yeah, just finishing off the comment about Mostert, Todd Kelly watching. It's not an easy thing to do to come up with the pin the tail on the donkey settings sometimes to actually genuinely make a leap forward. And it seems as though they might have. So Frosty and Will Brown arguing over turf in a straight line and continuing that one. And I reckon there's going to be more here and more again.
It's not playing very nicely, Neil.
Now, here's where Nick Percat gets up the inside of Will. And that confirms what I just saw on the computer timing.
Yeah, he's trying to wave. Percat trying to wave to say sorry, I think. Maybe it was sorry, or maybe it was the bird.
This is where Cam's been a little weak as the tyres have started to wear down on the Monster Energy car, and I think he's shot here.
Yep.
He's going to lose a spot to Will. Lula Lacroix, Richard Harris are watching. Has he got him, or is it going to continue? The side draft has them both side by side, and there's nothing in this, and now
it's going to be a
Pasquale have a go at this. It's all on, and watch out for Van Gisbergen because he's buying into this party as well.
That was wild. He was trying to flick back the inside waters. He hadn't had the grip nor the car placement to be able to do it. I wouldn't want to be Will Davison now because he's right in the firing line for Van Gisbergen. Cam Waters, as you said, is backing them up. So Will's got to make a plan as to whether he can execute this without making himself vulnerable to Van Gisbergen. Shane's purposely parked it back a bit to get a bit better run. He now tries to drive it tight. He's done the Scott Pye act across the dirt.
Unbelievable. Have a go at this. And we've got drag races left, right and centre here at the moment. So Van Gisbergen throws everything at it. Will Davison up on the inside of Cam Waters. Cam just safety taps the brakes. Watch for Van Gisbergen to dive down the inside, but Waters covers him. They'll go 3 wide down here the way this is going to play. But Waters and Van Gisbergen have got the elbows up. What a great way to finish our racing in Tasmania. We've got Mostert with 1 lap to go. He's got a 10-second margin over Di Pasquale, and it's far from over for the last spot on the podium. It's an epic battle in Tassie, and we're loving every millimetre of this.
He's
out of the hairpin for the last time now. Mostert. He's bolted. And this is a big, big breakthrough for Mobil 1 Appliances Online Racing for Walkinshaw and Andretti United. Back at the hairpin, it's still going. Van Gisbergen's having a big crack at Waters. At the moment, it's Mostert, Di Pasquale, who's going to get another podium, and Davison. But out of the final corner, Chaz Mostert finally breaks through for the first time since 2019 and wins for Mobil 1 and Appliances Online. He's run wide. Van Gisbergen's run wide.
He has.
Wincup's got through on the inside. Jamie comes up into fifth, so he ended up with Mostert, Di Pasquale, Davison, Waters, Wincup, and Van Gisbergen. And there is the victorious team. Walkinshaw and Andretti United get the score that they've been looking for.
Stunning job. Great job. We've spoken about Red Bull Ampol Racing all weekend, and they've been gapping the field by 10 seconds. How's Mostert's margin? 10.2 seconds to the next car. Beautiful job by everybody down there at that team, and Chaz Mostert has been able to make those tyres live. Their pace has been there all year. Their consistency has not. This afternoon, in race 8 of the 2021 championship, he has made those tyres live perfectly.
A disgruntled Tim Edwards at Tickford, the CEO, shaking his head, and they've missed out by the narrowest margin with Cam Waters. But that was great racing. Top teams, top drivers, top results, but a big win for Chaz Mostert, and that'll be a giant relief for him.
Now, I wonder whether Van Gisbergen, the plan was let him go and have a go at them, but whether he gave that spot back or he made a mistake. He may have given it back to Jamie.
Yeah, I may have jumped the gun suggesting there was a mistake down there, I'm not sure, but I just looked up and saw him in the background. Yeah. Either way, here's the unofficial results. And what an epic battle it was for the miners. Chaz Mostert, though, he absolutely max attacked that one and got it done. Mostert over Di Pasquale. Great news for Anton, so great consolidation for him this weekend with a couple of podiums. Will Davison in the game here as well in third. Cam Waters, followed by Jamie Wincup and Shane Van Gisbergen. As Mark suggested, that may have ended up being strategic. And then looking further afield, Frosty just outside the top 10, Tim Slade, Fabian Coulthard, nice work today. Pye, Brown, Hazelwood, Fullwood, Kostecki, LeBrock, Macaulay Jones, Jake Kostecki, Andre Heimgartner, Jack Smith and Gary Jacobson.